The federal budget bill passed by the U.S. House is raising a lot of concerns here in Arkansas. Advocates say it could lead to major cuts in food and health assistance programs across the state. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer joins us now in the studio with more on what's at stake and what state leaders are saying about all this. Lauren.
Yeah, Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families released this map recently showing the potential impact of President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. These maps illustrate the projected changes in Medicaid and SNAP funding by county. Supporters of the bill argue it will streamline spending and encourage self-sufficiency, while those against it warn of the potential harm to vulnerable populations.
We want to remind them that as a lower income state, the impacts of these type of changes are going to have more impact here in our state.
Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families say new federal legislation could significantly reduce Medicaid and SNAP benefits in Arkansas.
We tried to look at the overall cuts that we're expecting nationwide and to look at those cuts and how they would look in Arkansas. And we broke that down by county.
According to the group's new analysis, they say as many as 177,000 Arkansans could lose Medicaid coverage, and nearly 60,000 may lose access to food assistance if the Senate passes the bill in its current form.
There's no charitable program that can make up for the loss of a program like our SNAP food stamp program. That is the most effective program our nation has ever put into place to reduce hunger.
Laura Kellums, the Northwest Arkansas director, says rural areas could be hit the hardest. The House bill passed with support from Arkansas's 3rd Congressional District Congressman Steve Womack, who says it protects SNAP and Medicaid for those who truly need it, while cutting waste and lowering taxes. Senator John Bozeman echoed that, saying the plan will eliminate fraud and better serve working and middle-class families. And saying, quote, the Senate continues to work to finalize these and other policies to responsibly steward taxpayer dollars and make Arkansas and our country strong, safe, and more prosperous. Kellum says she's encouraging the delegation to remember their state when voting.
These cuts are being considered in exchange for tax cuts that low-income families wouldn't see the benefit from.
We also reached out to Governor Sanders' office, who said, quote, Governor Sanders stands with the vast majority of Americans in support of common sense changes to Medicaid, like work requirements, and is implementing a Medicaid work requirement in Arkansas for able-bodied working age adults to move recipients off the path of government dependency and onto the path of prosperity.
All right, so Lauren, this bill passed through the House last month. What's next?
Yeah, nothing on this is final just yet. The Senate is set to vote on this One Big Beautiful Bill by the end of the week, and President Trump is urging lawmakers to stay in Washington until it's done.
All right, Lauren, thanks.